All right, let's check this one out.
Shocking scandal is rocking the NYPD, leaving many to question the integrity of one of their own. A detective assigned to the Special Victims Division, responsible for investigating crimes of assault and abuse, is now at the center of a viral controversy after being featured in a racy rap video. In the clip, she's seen popping her thought pocket in a Magic City uniform, all while the very department she works for handles cases of exploitation and harm to vulnerable individuals. By day, she's a detective. By night, a pole dancing video 304, getting millions of views in rap music videos on World Star Hip Hop. She was ID'd in one of the videos, and now the NYPD is under intense pressure to take action. We're going to get into the shocking details behind this scandal and the fallout that could reshape her career forever. But first, take a second to make sure you're subscribed to the channel and click the notification bell for all updates. I've always said it's easy to spot the loud, flamboyant, ratchet city girls, the ones who wear their wild behavior on their sleeve, but there's another group that flies under the radar, and that's the city girls with jobs. Yes, the ones who have careers that don't always scream ratchet because their positions at banks, in boardrooms, or in this case, on the police force, are supposed to provide some level of respectability. These women hide behind their titles and uniforms, thinking they can act one way while keeping up the illusion of professionalism. But let's be real, they're no different from the Carishas of the world, despite their legitimate jobs. Take Melissa Mercado, for example. This 7-year NYPD veteran who has a career investigating some of the most sensitive cases turned into a straight-up city girl by night. She's out here popping her thought pocket wearing almost nothing, working a pole in.
You know, this is the thing where I'm amazed. You fight for rights, right? They fought for rights. They want to be equal as men. They want to be equal to men. You know, all the power to you, right? You want to be a police officer. You know, have a career. Say that you're accomplished. You're a strong, independent woman. And then you lower yourself to being just another 304, just another woman for the streets. That's what you lower yourself to. Okay, you lower like then this is why I'm amazed. Why the insanity that women fought for to not be sexualized, not be objectified, to not be not have their bodies be used. Okay, not to have more rights to whatever. Okay, so you got that. You got positioned. Like maybe lawyers, teachers, police officers, and then you still by day you do all these respectful jobs or whatever, these jobs, these careers. Then by night, honestly, you sell your body. You still sell your body. So really, then what's the point? It's like it's like no. I always find it funny that when given the power, okay, where men don't have power over women anymore. Okay, men aren't controlling women. Men aren't like pushing women to be sexualized or I don't know, controlling women's body, but it still results in the same thing. You know, there's a high amount of women on OF. There's a high amount of women doing shit like this. So really, whether men control women or women control women, they will still sexualize themselves regardless. So really no different. And let me say this. It's more than ever. Women are sexualizing themselves more than ever before, right? More than back in the 80s, 60s, 50s. Women are sexualizing themselves more than ever before. And let's be honest, women are more free than ever before. Yet, they're objectify themselves regardless.
In a raunchy rap video. This isn't just some mild misstep. This is a full-on career contradiction. She's a detective working with the Special Victims Division, which deals with the crimes of assault and abuse against women and children. Melissa's participation in this video has now put her entire career under review, and for good reason. In the video, directed by Picture Perfect and distributed by World Star Hip Hop, she's shown twerking on stage in skimpy underwear. This isn't just a casual appearance either. She's literally popping her thought pocket doing a full-on pole dance routine. Then in another scene, She was sprawling across a bed in lingerie. There's even a shot of her in a VIP section, her backside on full display. This is not the behavior we expect from a police officer, let alone a detective in the Special Victims Division. Melissa wasn't wearing anything that would identify her as a police officer, so she thought she could get away with it. But here's the thing. The video circulated and made its way through the NYPD, and once that happened, the damage was done. Retired NYPD Special Victims Division Chief Michael Osgood didn't mince words. When he spoke to the New York Post, he said, "I think this conduct is unbecoming of a police officer." And he's absolutely right. How can you expect someone who is supposed to be investigating crimes of exploitation and abuse?
How her videos circulate through the people she worked with? How do you think any of them could respect you? Any of them would treat you normally? This is the thing where a lot of women don't understand because more women than ever are overly sexualizing themselves. Now, I'm not promoting men to disrespect women, but how can you not think that you are promoting men to objectify women? Women are promoting that.
To act in a way that glorifies that same behavior. Melissa's actions show a complete lack of judgment and professionalism, especially considering her role in the department. This woman makes over $144,000 a year as a detective.
You make six figures. I mean, like, this is a thing where I think more and more women are just greedy. They're greedy, selfish, and completely live beyond their means. They are so controlled by social media where they see all these other people, right? Living a lavish lifestyle. They want it too. So they would do whatever, even though they make good money. They need to change it up. They need to do whatever it could take, to live that crazy lifestyle.
In the Bronx Special Victims Division. She's been on the force for 7 years and has been entrusted with some of the most sensitive cases. And yet she thought it was acceptable to basically flock around music videos as a stripper. Really bizarre. She's a SVD detective out here flaunting herself as a Video 304, while victims of abuse and exploitation rely on detectives like her for protection. I'm telling you, it's a complete betrayal of her duties. What's worse is that the video has only increased her notoriety on the local rap scene. According to Pitch Perfect, the director of the video, tons of artists reached out to him trying to get Melissa into their videos after they saw her in the video he directed. Esquire, the artist who was filming the video, said they hired Melissa from a casting agency and had no clue about her day job.
Shoot a video, everything was handled professionally. And I don't think anybody would know that that's something that somebody, their outside job, outside of their job, what they do.
As soon as the video came back, everyone loved this model. Like she was
Beautiful
getting
young woman.
Yeah, they loved her anyway. She was getting viewership from that video anyway. So it just got a little out of hand,
Right.
but I think she was one of the stars. I've had tons of artists reach out trying to get her in their videos. So I don't know if you if you look at it like that, I think it might be a great thing for her. I mean, I think she wins.
Nah, stop playing. She won't be winning when she loses that $144,000 job. Melissa's behavior in the viral rap video is completely unacceptable and reflects poor.
Here's the thing, right? Would she be winning if she become a video vixen? I don't know how much they make. She'll probably make money faster, right? 144,000. That's yearly. You could make a couple thousand a day, and in 1 or 2 hours, right, of doing a video. So fast money, yeah, she'll probably make a lot of fast money, quickly. So I don't know. I mean, you could, like I said, you probably make a lot of money very quickly, but definitely long term, you're not gonna win because being a thought pocket, being a 304, in the public eye. What do you think is going to happen when you are now 35, 40, 45? You can't still be a video vixen at that age. So what are you going to do now?
On both her and the NYPD as a whole. As a seasoned detective in the Special Victims Division,
God, all that fake lip. I was like, seriously, I don't understand women. I mean, like, seriously, that fake lip, these fake lips that women do to themselves is just, honestly, it's disgusting. It really is.
which deals with some of the most sensitive and disturbing cases of sex crimes, Mercado should hold herself to a higher standard. Instead, she chose to objectify herself in a music video. Her role in this video is not just concerning, but outright disqualifying for someone in her position. Melissa's decision to appear in this video, which features her popping her thought pocket wearing almost nothing, should definitely be widely criticized for its vulgarity, especially as a public servant. She willingly participated in it, seemingly oblivious to the inherent contradiction between her career as a detective investigating sensitive crimes and her appearance in a video that promotes hypersexualization. It's completely incongruous to be fighting to protect vulnerable victims from exploitation while simultaneously endorsing it through your own actions. In my opinion, her behavior is a slap in the face to the countless victims who rely on dedicated professionals to investigate their cases with the seriousness and respect they deserve. By seeking fame in the form of objectification, Melissa chose to prioritize her own self-interest over the people she's meant to protect. Her behavior in that video is a clear display of poor judgment. How can anyone trust a detective who prioritizes personal gain over the duty she swore to?
This is a thing where I've said this before. Why women's career, their money, all that means nothing. Their accomplishment means nothing. The only thing that's important, and women know it, is their beauty. That's it. That's the only thing that's important. And women prove it every day. Women prove it every day because they're not, you know, they're not living. They're not, really that enamored or just like they don't love their jobs like that. They're not. They're not. Let's say, you know, using their jobs. What am I saying? It's like because it's like everything revolves around their beauty. That's where I'm saying. It's more like that's what's important, right? Show off your beauty. It's not that you're showing off you're a cop, right? It's not like you're caring that you're a cop. No. What's important is you're showing off your beauty. You are doing videos to show off your beauty more. You all these Instagram, all these things, you're just showing off your beauty. Not really showing off your being a cop or being a lawyer, being a doctor. Because it don't matter. It don't matter.
To uphold. The boundary between professionalism and personal matters should be unmistakable, yet she has blurred it to a dangerous degree. As an officer, she should embody both professionalism and moral responsibility. Her actions reflect neither, and as for the NYPD, they can't afford to let this slide without consequences. Melissa is a glaring liability. She reminds me of that infamous officer in Tennessee, the one who got ran through by multiple colleagues, was fired alongside several others, then played the victim and sued the department. Absolutely disgusting. Allowing individuals like this to remain in the ranks is a risk. She's not doing this for money, but for attention. She's already earning $144,000 as a police officer. And being in that video didn't pay her much money at all. Certainly not enough to replace her cop salary and make the decision to portray herself like that. And as a mother of at least one child, a son no less, why would she present herself this way? It's reckless, unprofessional, and completely unacceptable. Let's go ahead and get the conversation.
Single mother. They will forever make bad decisions. I mean, obviously they already made one huge bad decision. Can't be surprised that they will continue to make bad decisions. This is something where I will never understand about women psychology, where at the end of the day, women objectify themselves more than men have ever. So, what was the point? It seems like it's like you sexual freedom was just the right to sexually objectify yourself without men doing it for to you. Okay, fine. You still do the same. You still get the same results. So I don't know. I don't know what's the point of fighting for certain freedoms when you just kind of counteract it. But that's women.